Hi loved one, my name is Estrella Luna and I am here to serve you. Today's video is going to be about our ancestors and how we worship them and how we help them in the other realm, and how helping our ancestors it helps us in the third dimension that we're living nowadays. So before I start, I would like to open the field for my angels to come and help me with this video. And how I do that is with two symbols, okay? And the angel that I am going to invoke today is going to be Angel Michael, Archangel Michael. Because Archangel Michael is the one that will take us when we pass through the doors, the divine doors, or how he's the one that help us out, take our spirit where it needs to be going when we pass. And it's also Archangel for protection. So I'm going to be calling on Archangel Michael. I would ring my symbols for 3 times. And here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Put your shoulders down. They don't need to be neighbors with our ears. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And I'm gonna call Archangel Michael to come to my assistance, to my guidance and my protection. Arcángel Miguel, Arcángel Miguel, Arcángel Miguel. I feel his presence, his yellow, bright, orange, red light. It feels amazing. Now when I open my eyes, I'm gonna look down first, because we have to be gentle with our spirit. We have to be gentle with our light. Look down. And then come back up. Amazing. It feels so good. It's such a relief when I do this, because the vibration that I get, my whole aura, my whole body, my whole spirit shakes. It's such a feeling. It's such a feeling that it's so amazing. I love it. I also want to talk to you about certain crystals that I have in front of me, because they are also helpful in this process. So let me start by explaining. Excuse me, I'm going to take a little sip of my tea. Right now I am having yerba mate. Okay, yerba mate is holly tree. I have it right here. I want to show it to you guys. Yerba mate right there. And it's a green tea. You see? It's just a green tea. And because it's holly tree, it's actually bringing a protection into my into my environment. Excuse me. So there you have it, the yerba mate tree Beautiful. It smells amazing. Every time I drink yerba mate tea, I drink tree. Holy tree is amazing. It's great for your aura. It's great for your spirit. It's one of those drinks that is not coffee, but it has so much energy in it. I feel so energized when I drink my holy tree yerba mate. I just put it in my pot. I put uh, I put like a handful of it of my yerba mate. I let it boil and have all those nutrients go into my water. Then I strain it with a strainer. Put a little bit of honey, sugar. I love it with agape. Agape is amazing. That it gives it that twist and that spark. I love yerba mate tea. It's amazing. It feels great. It also helps with if you want to lose weight. Yerba mate is the great thing to drink. It also keeps my weight, you know, where I want it to be. It gives me energy, it protection, all that great stuff. Yerba mate, amazing. Okay, they're not paying me for doing this for them. I am not doing it for a commercial. I'm just letting you know what is my experience. This channel is about my experiences, what I use for my own spiritual healing, and what I bring out for the table for you guys to do, because I am a person that is very spiritual. I am organic. I love to eat and drink things that are organic out of the natural, you know, Mother Earth. That's the best thing you can eat and put into your body. Okay. And another disclosure that I wanted to let you guys know, um, what I talk about in this channel, in my channel, is my own experience. I don't talk about any other people experience or things that they are shared with me with my clients. It's all about what I've been through, what I have done to get over past that, and how I can heal myself. And at the process, because I am healing myself, I'm actually helping you guys heal with me. This is what is about my channel in my videos. Excuse me. This video is about ancestor healing. How we can heal our ancestor line, our bloodline, and at the same time heal our own self. Because if your ancestor, okay, let's say your ancestor passed a few years ago, or even ancestors that you did not get to know, we're still carrying that energy. If they passed and they didn't took care of some deeds that they already, in their living their lifetime, they don't take care of that deed, you know what's going to happen? It's going to pass through bloodline and you're going to be suffering from it. Okay. If it's a love karma, you're going to be experimenting the same kind of relationship. If it's a monetary and abundance karma, you're going to be experimenting and you're actually going to feel in your own abundance, in your own financial status. So that's why we have to take care of these things. And there's another thing that I want to mention to you guys. There's no coincidence. Okay, you're here watching this video for a reason. You need the help, and I am willing to provide that for you. Okay, all you need to do is stick for the whole video and you will see that what I have done for myself, it could be something that you can probably do for your own self, or you can alternate it. Okay, what I mentioned on the videos, you don't have to do exact same way I did it, because what have worked for me, it might be a little different for you. All you need to do is follow your intuition, follow your own self, follow what it works for you. Okay, all I'm doing is providing some information. Very simple. I got this Jasper ghost money from Amazon. Okay, this is a big bill. It's $1 million. Okay, on the back side, you're going to write down who is this money going to. Okay, if you have a grandparent or if you want ancestors that you haven't met, who you want it to go to, write it down there. This is the gatekeeper, the emperor. He's the one that is going to open the gate or not for you. So I would suggest burn a lot of money, because if you haven't done this previously, the more you burn, the better for you, the more abundance you're going to bring into your life. All you need to do is just fold it after you write it. And I usually write down in private, because it's very, very powerful when you write down things. Okay, it's very powerful, it's very magical, and because of me transmitting to all of you guys, I hope you understand, it's better this way, when you're in your privacy of your own home. Or if you're going to do this in public, keep in mind that there is a few people that don't understand what you're doing. Okay, they can take your magic as what is not. And if you don't want to give explanations of what you're doing, just do it in the private of your home. Let the windows open, because you need that energy to go, to flow out of your space, your sacred space. Okay, even when you're burning sage and you're cleansing the environment, because before, when I was setting up, I burned sage to cleanse my environment, to make it feel good, and whatever funny energy is in it, there's no space for it. Okay, this is a sacred space, my sacred space. So I would recommend, open the windows when you burn your ghost money. Think about your ancestors. Think about who are you sending this energy to. I also suggest, like my great grandma, she loved, her name was Regina. Grandma Regina loved to eat garlic. Don't tell me why. Don't ask me why. But she was one of those older persons that loved to eat garlic. She would peel the garlic and eat it like candy. Okay? So I would put an altar. I will put a table with some garlic. Okay? I have some other ancestors that like to smoke big cigars. I will get myself a cigar and I will leave it there for them. Now, I am not a cigar smoker, but if I want to exchange the energy and it's more powerful, I might light it up and I might puff into the altar that I have prepared for them. I have also an uncle that is in the spirit realm. His name was Goyo. Uncle Goyo, he loved scary movies. He was one of those persons that would be scaring the crap out of you when you were watching movies with him. But he also loved popcorn and he also loved candy. And my mom told me a story that when they were kids, they used to, my mom is in her 60s right now, okay? So we're talking about back in, probably in the 60s, when she was a child. Goyo used to go to the store, and back then you can get like 5 pieces of candy for 1 penny, or even 10 pieces of candy for 1 penny. So he will bring those paper bags, little bags filled with candy, and he will always hide it because he didn't want to share. He was not a shared person. He would not want to share. So he grew up a little bit, in that greedy energy, because he didn't want to share his candy. So one of the things that I do for my uncle Goyo, I will give him as much candy as I can get. I mean, I fill up that table with candy. Put a bowl of candy. Just give it to him. You know what I mean? This is a matter of energy exchange. Doesn't mean that my uncle Goyo is gonna come into my present realm, my third dimension. He could, but I haven't seen him that happen yet. And he's gonna physically eat all the candy. But no, it's an energy exchange. You understand what I'm saying? It's an energy exchange. My family, I did not grow up in an environment that it was wealthy. Okay, and the reason of that is because I picked them before I was born into my family. I picked who was my mother. I picked who was my father, who my siblings were gonna be, how my life was gonna be. So they were not abundant because they were in a mental stage that is not good enough. It's not good enough for me to have money. It's not good enough for me to have love. So it was in an energy of not good enough. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I am saying when you create an altar for a person that have passed, you're trying to heal not only your energy, you're also trying to heal their energy as well. Because there's a reason why they are these episodes and these situations keep happening to you over and over and over and over, because of that energy hasn't been healed yet. It hasn't come complement with what you're trying to do. Now I am in a spiritual path, but before I was in my spiritual path, I was completely different. I was not such a kind person. I was the kind of woman that if you did something to me, I am Sagittarius. So I am straight like an arrow, and I'm still am. But now I have learned with my life experiences and my working with my ancestors and working with that energy and healing that energy, I have come to be more humble. I have come to be more loving. And another thing, a lot of things that little shit that used to bother me and put me over the roof, up on top of the roof, doesn't bother me no more. It's like, oh, whatever. It's water under the river. It doesn't matter. So I have learned to humble, calm down. But previous to that, I would, if I have to go after someone with, oh my God, I will tell you this. I went after one of my exes. It was not even an ex. It was a guy that I was seeing, and he did respect my home. He came in and he did respect my home. I am a belly dancer. Okay, I love belly dancing. I have danced with swords over my head. I candeliers. I love belly dancing. So with the story with this person, he came and he did respect my home. Now in that time, in that time it was about ego. My ego was hurt. My ego, I cannot let that happen. You know what I mean? Like who he think he is to do this to me. That it was all ego, all that mess, all that, in Spanish is basura, all that crap. Okay? So I chased him out of the house with my sword. I literally took my sword and chased him out of that house because he did respect my house. How dare he did respect my house. But you know what? I was creating him. I create him. I actually invite him into my home. So by me inviting him, I invite that energy. I invite that negative, that toxic relationship. Okay? And he was not kind with my son either, so he had it coming. But nowadays, because I've been doing a lot of healing work on my ancestors, the more energy that have come through, it's more about loving and more about forgiving and more about trying to cut those karmas that are affecting me in my life in present times. So that is the karma of love, okay? Maybe in their past life, my ancestors, I know my grandmother, she was my grandpa was physical abusive. So my mom grew up in an abusive marriage, an abusive relationship, even though my grandpa, he passed when my mom was a child. But it's still that energy hasn't been healed yet. So what happens? I get myself in relationships that are in some kind of way abusive, not physically. Again, I that shit ain't happening to me. I don't allow it. It's not even a consideration. But here's the thing: abuse comes in a lot of forms. Okay, I leave it when I was a child because my mom leave it when she was a child. So the way that she brought me. But by me understanding that it's a matter of energy, it's a matter of your past relationships, okay? It's a matter of cutting those karmas out. I am not going to be experimenting those kind of relationships anymore in my loving realm, okay? Because even though my grandfather, my mom's dad, for what she has said, he was a horrible person because he was the kind of person that would hurt you in other ways. He would use his magic powers to hurt other people. Okay, in a way, a few years ago, I used to use my magic. Like if you hurt me, you open the doors. Now you gonna get it. That kind of mentality I was because I always knew I was magical. Okay, I always knew I have some special power, but I did not use it right. So what had happened? I learned life experience one after another one after another one. Believe me, it's exhausting. Okay, and the same relationship keep coming over and over and over. Same kind of man, different body, same kind of mentality, same kind of living. It's the same thing over and over. So it was a hamster trap. But I start burning money for my grandfather, the one that was abusing my mother, the one that was not that kind. And I did not ask for him to for forgiveness. I'm sorry, it's a little louder outside. I did not ask for him for forgiveness to my mom because she needs to do this on her own terms. I did it on my own terms to heal that energy so I will not be carrying that energy on this present life, because I want to find love. I know my love is coming very, very soon. He's around the corner. And I know that because I am healing now. And I am getting rid of that past relationship energies that I have. So I burn him some money. And I was told that he was a drunk. And he passed actually on one of those drunken nights. But here's the thing: because I know he was a drunk, he liked rum. Okay, so I make an altar for him. I give him flowers. I give him white flowers because white flowers are healing flowers. They're spiritual flowers. Their spiritual color is purity, is love. Okay, so I give him white flowers. On his altar, I put some Bacardi rum because as I am from Puerto Rico. So in Puerto Rico, the only rum that they have besides the caña that is illegal is Bacardi rum. So I give him a bottle of Bacardi rum and I serve it in a glass, and I just leave the bottle in the glass. I'm not sure if he drank it or it just evaporated, but the thing was that after 7 days, that rum was gone out of that cup. So that's how I heal that relationship, abusive relationship that I've been carrying from my grandfather's side. Now the financial, how I heal my financial as well, because you're not only healing with ghost money, your love relationships, your karma relationship, you also helping your financial abundance. Okay, this money is sent to your ancestors, to the ancestors that you haven't met, to the ones that they were before that, and it's just a matter of roots. Okay, you are healing your roots. So with the ancestor money and the financial aspect of it, you are giving them money into the spiritual realm by burning ghost money. Okay, when you are burning this ghost money, you are bringing and attracting magnetic field into your own self, about abundance, about financial, about happiness. All that yumminess is coming to you just because you are giving them money, spiritual money. Okay, you're sending the spiritual money. And when you burn your ghost money, stare at the flame. Okay, look at the flame, how the flame, the colors that express, what colors come out of it. Okay, because representing the colors, you can see all kinds of colors. Usually when I burn my emperor ghost money, I see a lot of green. I see on the fire, on the fire, you see right here, you see white. Okay, but when it's burning, I see green, I see blue, I see red, I see orange. All those colors are colors for abundance. That means that your ancestors are getting your offering, and it's working. And it's like a, let's say it's like a glass, okay, and it drip water, and it's dripping, 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 dripping into explode into greatness. That's how this money is. You won't believe the great things that are coming your way when you start doing your offerings to your ancestors. Take care of that energy, take care of yourself, and believe me, it works. It's amazing. Your life is going to change in all kinds of ways. Okay, loved ones, my name is Estrella Luna. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like this video if you like it. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I am going to put the links under this video. And where can you get the ancestor money? And with that said, I love you. Take care. Spirit bless. Spirit bless. Bye. Ciao.